Welcome to some One Piece action. Now, this deck might look very familiar. It is basically a red green Luffy deck, and we were just curious. We said, hey, let's just move it over to the chopper leader. I mean, like, why not? The engine seemed to flow pretty well when we used it with Luffy. So it's like, why don't we just use it with the leader that it was technically made for? See how, I mean, obviously the double attack strategy is not there. But hey, the guy playing this deck, I only saw him do it like twice. So he might have a better time piloting this deck with this leader. But yes, you see that chopper? It was basically you just swing twice with it and you're going to get two characters on the board. Like that was the whole thought process and goal. So now, putting this engine with this leader, now we get the luxury of just attaching Don. So as we're like, ooh, we got a huge play here. Well, a potential huge play. Ah, man, we lost one of the Brooks. So what I'm saying, oh, we whiffed completely. Wow, that was an interesting sequence. Anyway, like potentially you could just play Luffy to Brook to, one of the characters. Dag, we're just gonna lose all our damn Brooks. Anyway. But yeah, I mean the deck just pushes the board really well. Just does. And granted, yeah, we're bottom decking things, but it kind of rotates. Potentially rotates. Oh, we're gonna choose to save it. At least the character didn't have rush. But you know how scary that is? He about to double attack with that Yamato. Okay, so the thought right now is we're probably going to want to develop Luffy. I mean, we clearly cannot afford to take a crazy double attack sequence like that. Huh. Decisions. Yeah, we ain't used no Don yet. That character can attack though. Well, yeah, this is like a little bit of a predicament. We over flooded the board. But look at this. We over flooded the board. But at least we got two blockers to deal with this Yamato. We can't afford that. I mean, I don't think anybody can. Banish double attack? Oh my god. Yeah, we'll just lose every life card. I'm about to steal this idea. Wait, that blocker isn't a blocker, right? Because this Yamato isn't Odin. Right? Tough decisions here. Obviously, having an attack target is... Oh, yeah. We can't afford... Yeah, we're going to have to let that go. Wow, nice sequence. I give it to this... That was a nice sequence. You have to take that Yamato off the board. You got 4 life. You can literally just take every life card at this point. But you gotta take that Yamato off the board. Oh wait. No. I don't think we can win. Oh, if he's smart, he'll just take the damage. And then either 2K or you block, because obviously you have to stop this. Now, we do threaten lethal because, I mean, he has to bounce a 2-drop, right? So he has to develop a 2-drop that eats 2 Don. He has to attach a Don, that's 3 Don altogether. Because I don't think he's going to want to get rid of the Rosinante unless he thinks he can get the game right now. So that's 3 Don. I'm sure he's, no, he can swing for 5. He doesn't even need to attach Don, but he does anyway. Oh, one of our choppers. Oh, no, because that would have been a free block, right? Yeah, so. Okay, so he's just going to develop this now. He's going to attack. Personally, because now the Zoro Sanji's player is thinking, man, if I just keep attacking, I might set myself up for a loss. Yeah, so now he's going to go after the board. Because oh, 2 blockers. Oh my God. What a top deck. That's annoying. Yeah, what a top deck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like maybe we over pushed the board. Because, I mean, respectfully, our board was flooded. So we probably could have paced that a lot better. You know, just keep some cards in the hand. Blah, blah, blah. So we probably could have tried to pace that match a bit better. But overall, like I said, this build just really pushes the board. It's kind of nuts. And then essentially, it seems like you low-key might have to even pay attention to your bottom 5. Like when you start bottom decking cards, because you might actually rotate through your whole deck. Because essentially, it's like, what, 4 cards that, you know, keep looking at the top 5 and then put the rest at the bottom. The chopper character, play, swing, that's 10 cards already. The event, 15 cards. But board, looking healthy already. Mm-hmm. $7K, pick something and develop. There we go. Put that Roger up there. See, it means something in this deck. So right now, if our opponent doesn't get the... Oh, we're attacking with Walking Bear. If our opponent doesn't, you know, get the chopper off the board, then we're just gonna keep pushing through the deck. And of course, keep flooding the board. Yeah, that Zoro Sanji thing was crazy. The thing I felt bad about is, like, you know how strong that play is in an older meta where board removal was a lot weaker? Yo, it'll probably be asking people for a ban. Ban Yamato. I mean, granted, Yamato wasn't good from day one, but, like, respectfully, if Yamato was double attacking, 7K double attack, oh my God, that would just ruin the game. They did a lot of things. We lost 2 life, 1 from attack, 1 from a burn. We gotta be careful. Robin leader is dangerous. In a weird way, they potentially put themselves in lethal range. We got many attacks. And technically, we can attach Don, swing, and then play something if we really wanted to. Get that rested Don and then attach Don to everybody. You could probably swing with Brook and then play burn Brook. Like play a card and trash him. But maybe that's not necessary. Like literally, not too long ago I was talking about not overplaying. We got a full board. Outside of putting a blocker on the board, I don't think we have to play anything. That we can't back out. See, now you have to commit. What? Put 1, 2, 3. Attack. Yeah, I would get rid of the rush character. And either we could just keep... Oh! That's disgusting. People really gotta calm down with stacking their high ends like that. Like, why are you playing that many? That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, like the build, like I said, just floods the board. That's the real purpose of what we're showing y'all. It just floods the board. Now I would say it probably does take like special piloting because you don't want to overplay. It looks like you're susceptible to overplaying. Anybody who can manage the output, because obviously with so many characters being rested, it just gives your opponent attack targets. So you also want to know when to attack, when not to attack. But the the deck be bringing these characters out rested. But what I'm saying is, if there might be times where it's like, hey, maybe I shouldn't attack, blah blah blah. That getting rid of Gravity Tiger is nuts. What else? Maybe I shouldn't play a card out my hand, blah blah blah. But wow. But yeah, that's the only quote unquote complications to the deck. Just knowing not to overplay. Especially since, remember, life cards are resource cards. So essentially, you're going to want to take some sort of hits to life. But if your opponent's smart, they're never going to attack life if they always got attack targets on the board. Now, they bounce something, and that's cute. But the reality is it doesn't matter. You probably can take it. Yeah, because, given the way the deck puts characters on the board, and yes, a lot of them do come out rested. I'm sure the bow is going to be attacking your board. Oh, wow. That's a delicious setup. Well, you can still attack with Chopper and then replace the Nami. Oh, I thought that was about to be a complete whiff. We might not need that Zoro. Probably tweak the deck a little bit. Mind you, once again, we ported the Red Green Luffy build. We ported it over to this. So, if anybody's interested, you probably could make this deck even crazier. Take out some of the cards that was clearly meant for the other leader. Well, let me not say clearly, but you get the point. It's like, hey, this flows a little bit better over here. Why don't we just tweak it and put more animals, I guess. Or I don't know. But also because Boa bounced, but it's like, look at our hand and our board. Even the last game, our board state, we had like a full board with about 4 cards in hand. So I'm sure somebody out there could just make this absolutely toxic. Let me not say absolutely toxic, that's too strong. But DC had the absolute universe, so maybe that's why I said that. DC Comics. Batman. See, this is what made bouncing suck. It's like, y'all print too many effective on-play stuff, man. Real talk. Now it's just like, yeah, you bounced our board, but what is it? I would save it. Yeah, Chuck. What does it really matter? We're freaking double summoning like crazy, multi-summoning like crazy. Bouncing is not hurting this deck. You should have never discarded that Gravity Tiger. I don't know. You know what? They probably don't know the matchup in general. That's my theory. That's going to be my theory. They probably just don't know the matchup. So we're attacking with Brook. We probably don't even need the Chopper abilities, because we run the risk of just developing a character that is less than 5k. So you could probably just whiff, or choose not to select. Unless it's the other chopper. Oh, we're thinking about it? Yeah, I'll do that. Well, you probably should change the order. Because essentially, yeah, you're about to do 10 cards. Oh, I know you saw that blocker. I know you tempted. Yep, there it goes. So that's what I mean, though. Like I said, these cards, they're constantly looking at the top 5 and bottom decking the rest. So probably should pay more attention to the order. Yeah, poor bouncing effects. They didn't really help in this matchup. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's a pretty strong situation. I know, obviously, Luffy double summoned, so it's like, what you talking about? But when you think about it, they got max value out of their Doflamingo. It just sucks because if we replay Luffy, we can just put 2 characters on the board. Oh, Josu's 7k by default. I would have just took the hit. You got 3 life. It would have been perfectly fine going down to 2. Oh, we barely touched their life. The fun part is we could definitely use one of the choppers to attack and burn some power. Wait, why are we pushing Luffy? Are you just gonna cancel? Okay, I respect it. Made me a little nervous. Maybe in theory, we probably could have just developed our other blocker chopper. Attack. Yeah, you want to lower that one. Woo! Look at that power difference. Look at that power difference. 2 cards out of your hand or a block. But it doesn't matter because we can just keep attacking. I know you don't want to get rid of that many cards out your hand. Oh, I get it. Make it basically dead. Huh, interesting. Well, okay. Make it free for the leader to swing. So what I would be doing for this is just literally trying to set up, to push, because we definitely bottom decked a Roger. So all this right now is just to not only put that offense, but to push Roger back to the top. I wouldn't summon anything. There you go. Yeah, all this offense would just be pushing Roger back to the top. Now you got to deal with the board. It'll be insane to go for life. Because I doubt you want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks potentially. 6 if we choose to attack with Luffy. But yeah, once again, this build was just a port from a different deck, so that's funny. Your best option is to pick one of the blockers to make sure they can't attack, and then attack the other blocker. Because if you attack with your Doflamingo, we get the luxury of, power reducing it and swinging easily over it. Wow. That's a relatively decent play. What? That is interesting. So you're gonna spam Boa to stall? I'll let that one go through. Okay. I was gonna say, come on, man. I'll let that one go through. Catch the free block. And then, you would have more cards in your hand. Oh, we got the Roger. Come on, man. You see, you should have just took the first hit. You would have had an extra card in your hand. This is so tempting. Essentially, we might get game if we... Oh, no. No, we don't got enough attacks for that. Oh my god! What are we doing? We technically could have played the Roger, used the leader ability, put Don, and then have everything attack. They would have had to get rid of more cards. See, right now they're checking 1Ks, which in theory, they would have lost 2 cards with 1 attack. And then they would have had to take... Okay. Yeah, that probably would have... It probably would have been... Oh, man. Probably been a lot better if we just played the Roger. Ooh, we lost our blocker. Oh, smart. Because that's just a really strong attack. And then, obviously, you have to swing so heavy to take out Roger, we can just block. We have counter power in our hand. They only got 3 attacks. We got 2 life. Essentially, we have to 2 life, a blocker. Yeah, they can't go for game unless they bounce our blocker somehow. Bottom deck it, bounce it to hand. Because it doesn't have counter power, so. Oh, they bottom decked it. Now, they need to manage their Don count. I mean, it's not realistic. We have enough counter power to guarantee stop one of these attacks. So yeah, it's not realistic. See, so essentially that right there should say GG. Yep. GG. Thanks for watching. Oh, not too bad.